Nigerian Navy uncovers illegal refinery producing 200 million litres of fuel daily. Now let's quickly have a view of the report from AIT as regards to how they uncover this illegal refinery. Then we come back to our analysis.
Huge tax due to the swampy terrain, which was further aggravated by the heavy downpour. Naval personnel and journalists staggered to get to the massive site used by the illegal refining operators. The wellhead used in siphoning the crude was still spilling contents into the water body as the illegal operators were yet to cork it. The Commander Nigerian Navy ship NNS Pathfinder, Commodore Kajetan Anyoko, said he was shocked that people involved in the illegal refining activities have devised new means of using drums to refine the stolen crude.
What we found out was quite revealing and striking in the sense that the oil thieves has moved away from the normal way of using metal storage tank to cook and refine illegally stolen crude oil to AGOs and other byproducts. They are now using drums to do the refining, and that offers them some tactical advantage in the sense that the drums are cheaper to construct and very easy to dismantle. As the operation is still ongoing, they have destroyed over 500 drums containing over 200 liters of AGO, amounting to over 2 million liters of AGO. And the operation is still ongoing. And this site is capable of producing 200 million barrels of AGO, illegal refined product on a daily basis.
The naval chief further noted that the Nigerian Navy will double its efforts to fish out those involved in the economic sabotage and clear the area of illegal refining activities.
After this, we will continue because this is not the only places. We'll keep on searching, and because for us to discover her, it took us over 5 days intelligence and surveillance effort. Because ordinarily, if it is a metal drum with drones and surveillance patrol, you will be able to discover that. But now they don't do it. They will use drums, do the cooking, dismantle the drum, and hide the drum. So we'll have to double our efforts to see that we're able to pick them out and clear all the illegal refinery sites.
Commodore Kajetan Anyoko insisted that the Nigerian Navy will continue with the onslaught against oil thieves to ensure that.
All right, that was the report from AIT, and I think we all should give a round of applause to our Navy officers who has done well enough to discover the illegal refinery. But then let's take note of something. This man he had said that they were able to do their due diligence to uncover this illegal refinery. Kudos to them. They used every intelligence that they could use. But how come their intelligence did not arrest anybody in that illegal refinery? You went all the way. I mean, this illegal refinery is in Rivers State, for correction's sake. You went all the way from wherever it is that you have made your findings to discover that there was an illegal refinery. You went all the way to the place and no one at all was arrested. I mean, who operates a refinery and leave it like that for the kind of thing that you are doing? There should be security. There should be some persons who are still there available. So should we say all of this effort is in vain for the fact that they only uncovered the illegal refinery with their level of intelligence, with all that they put in place to ensure that they go to that place? Yet, no one was arrested. Now, let's move on to the other part of the story. The Navy commander had said they were able to get like in that illegal refinery, they produce 200 million liters of fuel per day. And I'm wondering, in this same Nigeria that we are in, that NNPCL cannot even produce for, despite we are getting close to 2 million barrel per day crude in Nigeria, we are not producing our fuel. We are not producing our automotive gas. But an illegal refinery can produce 200 million. So should we say that the Navy commander had made a mistake? I mean, it is in the headline, and he had mentioned it himself again that they discovered that they produce 200 million liters of fuel per day. Now, do you know that 1 barrel of oil in a day can only produce 75 liters of fuel? So how many how many barrel of crude do they have in supply to be able to produce over 200 million barrel of fuel per day? Now it goes to the next question regarding where this illegal refinery are able to get their crude. I mean, it is in the same Nigeria where the Nigerian crude cannot even supply one of the largest refinery that we have in Africa, the Dangote refinery, that is 650 barrel per day crude. They can't supply Dangote. Dangote had to get his crude from Paris and other African countries that are producing oil. But we have an illegal refinery somewhere in River State that is having access to approximately 5 barrel per day crude to produce over 200 million. I mean, what am I even saying? 200 million liters. I mean, that is huge. So, should we say that our Navy commander here is wrong with his statistics? Or we should say that there is something fishy about our military personnel? Because first, you got to this place with your due diligence, with all of the intelligence. I mean, look at those men that are present in that video. Look at all of the intelligence that they used to discover that, and you can't arrest one person. So should we say that these people are working for some of our leaders? You can't went all the way on water and all of these things. At the end, you can't arrest one person. So should we say that there are intels within that are giving those people information? Or should we say that there are some people whom the Navy commander are trying to protect? I mean, I could remember there was a time that some children were kidnapped in Kaduna State, over 200 Kuriga students in Kaduna State. And our soldiers went with all of the things that they can go with. They rescued these children, and we did not hear that there was a blast somewhere. There were no cases of emergency. There's no cases of arresting the kidnappers. I mean, should we just say that the kidnappers were bored and they decided to go after the Kaduna State students to kidnap them. And when they were done with their boredom, when they had some life in them, they decided to release them. I think it is high time that our military officers stop giving us half-baked information as regards to how they were able to get this. Like I said, we clapped for them for discovering this illegal refinery. But then it would be more important, it would be more exciting. We would give them more thumbs up if they had come out to give us the full information, and beyond just discovering the place, we would have loved it that they were able to arrest someone. At least that person you were able to arrest is going to give a clue to who exactly is operating that illegal refinery. I mean, this happened just today, and it is just so sad that the person who is supposed to be addressing Nigerian as regards to this oil theft and moving forward what ought to be done, and how the issue of fuel scarcity will become a thing, the person who is supposed to give us account of that has gone on a work stay to France. I mean, should we say that you can't do your remote job right here in Nigeria? And all of this uncovering is happening behind your back. It is happening at a time that you are not in. Yes, I understand that there's too many responsibility on the neck of Mr. President, but can't he give this responsibility to someone else, someone who is capable, someone who has the experience, someone who can function better in this office, rather than sitting on it and you are really not doing anything as regards to what is happening in your office? And we really should not blame the minister of petroleum in this case. I mean, if the other ministers are not checkmated as regards to what they are doing in their offices, so who will checkmate the minister of petroleum in Nigeria? And the last time we heard from the Minister of Petroleum, remember in this case, when we are talking about the Minister of Petroleum, we are talking about Mr. President. So the last time we heard from him was when he said Nigerian crude should increase their production to 200 million barrel per day. And that was the last that we heard. And here we are again, another illegal oil refinery, illegal refinery has been discovered in Rivers State with nobody to address us as regards to what is ongoing. So I will leave the rest of the story to Nigerians to talk about. Do you think our Minister of Petroleum is effective enough in the ways in which he is handling his office? I mean, Nigeria, that is an oil producing company, an oil producing country. Here we are experiencing scarcity. Yet there is an illegal refinery that had access to production of 200 million liters of fuel every day. Definitely somebody is supplying them with crude. Who are these persons? Why were they not arrested by the Navy commander? So I'll leave Nigerians to answer that. And you can give your response in the chat box right here on Engine Speak, or you can give your response in the comment section of whatever platform that you are watching us. If you are watching us on Facebook, we are Prime Media TV. If you are watching us on Instagram and TikTok, we are Prime Media Studios. And on the website where you're currently watching us, we are enginespeak.com. And you can do well to follow us on YouTube at Engine Speak. I am Ayo. Until I come your way again tomorrow on the Midday News, please do have a great day.